Mataji.
Yes.
Me and Dave are getting our chanting back, so we'll be there in a minute.
Okay, so guys, please make sure you got your chanting bags, yeah? So please go and collect your chanting bags. Yeah, and Drawn, if okay, so we're going to slightly change the program format. So we're going to start with, in a moment, Sahiti, and next week it will be Pallav. So Sahiti this time. No, sorry, Sahiti and Pallav are going to chant Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 to 15. So Sahiti is going to do the Sanskrit and Pallav is going to do the English. Is that okay, Pallav?
Yes.
And Urbasha, do you mind sharing, can you find the Veda base? Can you share it, please? As they are reciting on.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, my dear. So we're going to start with that in a moment. So when Sahiti, can you hear me, my dear?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so you're going to do the Sanskrit verses from 1 to 15 in Sanskrit, and Pallav is going to do them in English. So Sahiti, do you want to read all the Sanskrit first and then Pallav reads all the English, or do you want to do it one at a time? So you read the Sanskrit for one and then Pallav reads the translation. How do you want to do it?
I'll do it like I do a verse and then Pallav does the translation.
Okay, right. Pallav, is that okay?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so it will be on the screen. So Prabhasha's sharing it.
Is it chapter 1?
It's chapter 1. Yep. So actually, before we do that, can we all just, I know it feels a bit weird not to do the invocation first, but we are going to be doing the prayers anyway at a certain point. So, just, can we all just unmute and we'll all just say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times, okay? Yeah.
Just to clarify, John has to talk about the first verse of the Bhagavad Gita, right?
Yeah, but that's later on, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna do that, but he's gonna have a whole. So first, okay, so the format is, sorry, I know I said I was gonna put it on and I didn't. Right, so it's gonna be Sahiti and Pallav first, then we're gonna do Japa meditation, then we're gonna do Kirtan, then we're gonna do Mangalacharan, and everybody's been allocated to that as well. Then we're going to do the Premadhani prayers. And I think, Arju, you're leading on some of these. Invocation. And then Drawn is going to go into the Bhagavad Gita for the first verse, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, bhuli gaye. Ticket lagi? All right, Mom. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And then Drawn's going to do... after the invocation prayers, Drawn's going to do the first whole chapter by himself. Is that okay? The first verse, yeah? Drawn, are you okay with that? So not yet, but in a moment, yeah? And then we'll do a presentation and then we'll do Nashinga Dev Press. That is the format. I'm going to send... Yeah, and I'll post it next time on the chat. I'm sorry, I forgot to post it. Right. Right. Is that okay, Drawn? You know, you're going to be speaking later on, yeah? And we're going to be really good with time today because we're going to try and finish by 1:30. Right. And who's the timekeeper? It's Sahiti. Okay. Right. So Sahiti. So can we all just unmute and just say 3 big Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, okay? Before we start. So for auspiciousness, 1 on the count of 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
But did she?
Yes, yes, John.
I got to apologize to you.
Why?
Because in the holidays, I didn't prepare.
That's okay, Diku. When you read it and I'll ask you questions, you'll be able to discuss it. It's not a problem. You'll be able to still do it, yeah?
Yeah.
And don't worry, yeah? It's not to put any pressure on you. We'll talk it through, okay? That's fine. No worries. Hare Krishna, Vrinda, and welcome. Happy New Year.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we're going to start. So, right. 3, 2, 1. Sahiti, whenever you're ready, and Pallav, yeah? Right. And Purbasha, if you just manage the slides. Thank you. So whenever you're ready, Sahiti.
Dhritarashtra Vacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavedayutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavascheva Kimma Karvata Sanjaya.
And if you lift it up, Purbasha, then yeah. And then Pallav.
Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjanaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do?
Sanjaya Vacha Dushtva tu Pandavanikam Yuddham Duryodhanastada Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravit.
Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in the military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words.
Pasyaitam Pandaputranam Acharyam Mahitam Chamam Yuddham Drupadaputrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata.
O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada.
Akrasura Maheshwasa Bhimajana Samayati Yiddanno Viratasya Drupadasya Maharadaha.
Here in this army are many heroic bowmen, equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. Great fighters like Yudhana, Viryata, and Drupada.
Drishtaketuscha Kitanaha Kascha Rajascha Viryavan Purajit Kunti Bhojascha Saibhyascha Narapungavaha.
There are also great, heroic, powerful fighters like Drashkatu, Chaitanya, Karasraja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja, and Sabya.
Yuddhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamajascha Viryavan Saubhadra Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharadaha.
There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamaju, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Drapada. All these warriors are great chariot fighters.
अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाय तान्यबोधद्विजोत्तमानाय कामम सैन्यस्य साम्निजातं तं ब्रवीमि ते.
But for your information, O best of Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are specially qualified to lead my military force.
भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च.
There are personalities like you, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwatthama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta, called Burisrava, who are always victorious in battle.
अन्ये च बहवः सुराः मद्दत्ते त्यक्तजीविताः ज्ञानशास्त्रप्रहरणाः सर्वयुद्धविशारदाः.
There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military science.
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितं पर्याप्तं त्विदम् एतेषां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम्.
Our strength is immeasurable. We are perfectly protected by Grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited.
ऐनेषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागम् अविस्थिताः भीष्ममेव विरक्षन्तु भवान् सर्वे एव हि.
All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic points of entrance into the phalanx of the army.
तस्य सञ्जन्य हर्षं कुरु वृद्धा पितामहः सिंहनादं विनद्योच्चैः शङ्खं दद्म प्रतापवान्.
Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandsire of Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conch shell very loudly, making a sound like the roar of a lion. Even Duryodhana joined.
तथा शङ्खश्च वैरश्च पाण्डवाकगोमुखाः सहसेव अभ्यहन्यन्त सशब्दस्तुमुलोऽभवत्.
After that, the conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous.
तथा श्वेतैर्युक्ते मतति सन्दने स्थितो माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यो शङ्खः पदाद्मतुः.
On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their transcendental conch shells.
पाञ्चजन्यं ऋषिकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जय पाण्ड्रं दद्म महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मं वृकोदरः.
Lord Krishna blew his conch shell called Pansanjana, Arjuna blew his, the Devata, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conch shell called Pandra.
Beautiful. lovely recitation, Sahiti, in Sanskrit, and I think we're all very blessed to be able. Hare Krishna. I think we're all very blessed to be able to hear that lovely Sanskrit, because it's not easy, and you did it so perfectly. And Pallav, again, amazing recitation in English, and I know it's not easy pronouncing some of those names, and especially the names. I think that's the hardest, and you did that very, very, very well. And as you hear the names more, you'll become more familiar with them. Excellent recitation, both of you. So well done. So that was what we were going to do. We were going to keep the system the same. So you'll be reciting again in pairs at another point, and we'll put that on the timetable. So excellent. Well done, both of you. Right. Okay. So we've got 2 more minutes before we start chanting. If you haven't all got your chanting beads, please go and get them. And I'm just going to give you a really quick synopsis of this. So this is things that we spoke about last year, but I'm just, for anyone that's new, I'm just going to go into a little bit about what Bhagavad Gita is. So Bhagavad Gita is a discussion that was held on the battlefield of Kurukshetra between two people. One is the Lord himself, Lord Shri Krishna, and he was speaking the Bhagavad Gita to his friend, his disciple, his best friend Arjuna, who's also his cousin. And so this is a discussion between the two of them. It was had on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is a place next to Delhi, in India now, and people can visit it, and it's a battlefield that it was an auspicious battlefield. It was where the battle of righteousness was fought, and it was, so this is a conversation between the two greats, the Lord himself and Arjuna. So we can, because of Arjuna, we're so lucky that we can get this message, because we can put our face, so that all the problems that Arjuna is facing, we also face them, or will maybe face them, or what have you. And these are the questions of life. So this is the conversation between Arjuna and Lord Shri Krishna. There are also two other characters that speak in the Bhagavad Gita. One is Dhritarashtra, who only really speaks like one or two, a few, I can't remember how many, but he only speaks few. And he's like the king. He's the father of the kind of the negative side. And his name is Dhritarashtra, King Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra speaks a few verses, and the very first verse, so this is what Arju will discuss with us. So we'll have an explanation about that in a moment. But it's Dhritarashtra speaks a few verses. Sanjaya has been given divine vision by his guru, Srila Vyasji. So he can, even though, so Dhritarashtra is a blind king, Sanjaya is his, like, not minister, but he's explaining to him what is going on the battlefield, because the king can't see this battle. And in this song of God, Bhagavad Gita means the song of God. In this song of God, Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra what he sees on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which is going on. And in this, the beautiful description of the conversation between Arjuna and the Lord himself is revealed to all of mankind. Bhagavad Gita is a manual, just like when you buy a television and it comes with a manual, so you know what to do with that television and put it together or whatever. Bhagavad Gita in the same way is a manual for humankind. We can put our picture on the face of where Arjuna is, because this is direct messages. This message is given also through the Guru Parampara, and if we all have a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, it leads back to Lord Brahma. So Krishna told this knowledge also to Lord Brahma. This knowledge is, so when you go to school, you're always learning knowledge, and it never stays the same, But in spiritual life, this knowledge that Krishna gives, it doesn't matter if he's giving it 5,000 years ago, or if he's giving it 500 years ago. It doesn't matter if he's giving it 1,000,000 years ago, or if he's giving it now or in the future. The message is always the same. That is the potency of Krishna. And Krishna's words are true today like they were true 5,000 years ago. There is no difference. this is always eternal because it comes from the Lord himself. And this message doesn't change. It applies to us in different ways depending on where our soul is. So when we read the words of the Lord, and because this is the song of God, it purifies us and it makes us better people, and we don't even know. It's a conversation individually. When we're reading this, I want you to think you are sitting in front of Krishna and all these messages Krishna is giving to you. Okay. So Krishna tells his best friend Arjun. It's a song of about, so it's not about, it's 18 chapters, and there are 700 verses. 18 chapters, 700 verses. The first 6 chapters, I'll make a slide of this for next week. The first 6 chapters are about karma yoga. Yeah, so these are terms that we'll start looking into. Karma yoga. The middle 6 chapters are about bhakti yoga, and then the last 6 chapters are about jnana yoga. And just like Arjuna received this message, my hands are shaking today, I don't know why. Just as Arjuna received this message, also there is a part, if we all have a chapter of the book, and maybe if Purbasha can bring it up, in the Gita it says that we have to take this knowledge from guru disciplic succession. So we are so fortunate that Krishna gave this message to Brahma. Brahma gave it to his son Narad. Narad gave it to Vyas. Then from Madhava, Padmanabha, Narahari, Madhava, Adakshobhya, Jayatirtha, Jnana Sindhu, Dayanidhi, Vidyanidhi, Rajendra, Jayadharma, Purushottama, Brahma Yatirtha, Vyasatirtha, Lakshmipati, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Nityananda Dvaita, Lord Chaitanya himself, Rupa, Swarupa Sanatana, Raghunatha, Jiva, Krishna Dasa, Narottama, Vishwanatha, Baladeva, Jagannatha, Vinoda, Das Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj, and then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, and then His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and then he's then passed this knowledge also onto his disciples and grand disciples, and we're all hearing this knowledge. In another life, you've probably heard this knowledge. We're always hearing this knowledge because it's eternal, it's Sanatan. We have heard this knowledge millions and millions and millions of times. So this is renewing our relationship with the Lord. So I want you to think about this relationship. Imagine that this is Krishna talking to you directly when we are reading these verses, because they're powerful. And when we connect to the Guru Parampara, we are getting the same message that Krishna told Arjuna also. Yeah. So through Arjuna's eyes, we can experience this knowledge that Krishna wants to give to all of us. So exactly in the same way that if we buy a television, it comes with a manual. This is a manual for human life. Okay. It tells us who are we. It tells us who is Krishna. It tells us who is material nature. It tells us about time, and it tells us about karma. Okay, these 5 topics are discussed. This is the most beautiful song. Even Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a bigger Purana, is about the stories of the Lord, and which we've discussed. But this particular words of it's actually Krishna's words. Krishna, nobody has ever said they are God. Krishna is the only person who is not claiming, but he's telling us that he's God. Nobody has ever said that. Jesus Christ, he said he's the Son of God. Lord Shiva tells us to worship, go to the worship of Lord Vishnu, and obviously that's Krishna. Nobody, Guru Nanak Dev, he says the son in Guru Granth Sahib, he says the son of Nanda, who is Nand Maharaj, is God. Yeah, everybody is claiming Krishna is God. When in the Quran and things, when people, when they're talking about certain things, there is a form of the Lord. Every single religion basically hasn't got to the stage where we are at, but and obviously there's people that are above us also, but they've got to the stage of understanding that there is a God, and that God is Krishna. Okay, so Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he's giving this message, and he himself is saying, and he shows himself like he will show Krishna, he will show Arjuna his universal form and other forms as well, his Narayan form and everything, through this message. So we are getting this message through the eyes of Arjuna when we are reading Bhagavad Gita. And we are literally, any day you are stressed, you just open the Bhagavad Gita, any page, and that message on that day is for you, your specific soul, from Krishna. So if I now pick up my Bhagavad Gita and I say, Lord Krishna, give me a message for Pallav, and then I'll open it at any page, and he's actually giving you the chapter 11, text 55, I beg your pardon, which is about the universal form. Yeah. So if you was to read that, Krishna is telling you, so if I just focus on something, that the pure devotee does not even want salvation. He does not want to even be transferred to the highest planet, Goloka Vrindavan. His only objective is to serve Krishna wherever he may be. A devotee of Krishna is friendly to everyone. So maybe Krishna wants to give you that message, Pallav, yeah? If I then say, Lord, give me a message for Sahitya, and I pick up any page, and then the Lord, and I've just picked up any page, the verse that's open is chapter 7, text 2, which says, so this is like, Sahitya's message from the Lord. Now hear, O son of Pritha, Arjuna, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. So if she was to read that verse, there would be something Lord is specifically saying to her. Yeah. So in that way, this is our personal relationship with Krishna. And this is what this whole journey is about. It's about developing our personal relationship, like we have with our mom, our dad, our friends, once you get married, your spouse, your children. This Gita is about a relationship, building a relationship with the Creator himself. Yeah. So with that, that's just a very short introduction. But I want to now move on to the chanting. So let's do the chanting. Hello, Pallav, beautifully read. And Sahiti, amazing Sanskrit and amazing devotion. Right. Okay. So has everyone got the chanting beads? Everyone's got the chanting beads? Can we all unmute and chant together, please?
Mataji,
Yes, my dear.
doesn't the japa session start at 12:20?
Yep, so we just missed it. Okay, yep, you're the gatekeeper. Sorry. So let's we're going to do the japa session, yeah? So we should have been a little bit earlier, but it's the first day, so sorry, Sahiti. Okay. Right. So again, we're on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and we're just gonna remember some of the things that he's read, and we'll go through them in detail later. But just remember, we want to connect to Krishna. Yep. So can you please say the Chaitanya Mahamantra, please?
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, guys, everybody unmute, please, now. And we're going to chant together, yeah? Everybody unmute. And then on the count of...
I'm not sure
yes.
if Pallav has ever chanted before.
Oh, okay. Right, Pallav, can you put the Hare Krishna Mahamantra up, please? Prabhasha.
Okay.
He will get it. He'll get the benefit. Like, so if everyone starts chanting, if he hasn't got beads, Pallav, listen, please, yeah? And but Prabhasha's going to put the mantra up. And then you just repeat the words with us, yeah? And then I'll tell you what they mean once we finish chanting, yeah? In essence, there's 3 words in the Hare Krishna mantra. This is we can talk about this forever. Hare means the energy of the Lord, which is Radharani. Krishna means the all attractive. He's in all opulences. He's got full strength, full knowledge, full intelligence, full renunciation, full wealth, full beauty. And Rama means he gives us all pleasure. Yeah. So when we sing these Lord's names, we're going to sing them with love and devotion. That's the main thing. We're going to pronounce everything. We're going to hear the mantra, and we're going to sit up straight. Pallav, I'm going to ask, I'll somehow get some beads to you. I don't know how, but if you haven't got chanting beads, we'll get some beads for you. Yeah. Right. If anyone hasn't got beads, that's fine. Put it in the chat and we'll organize that for you. And everybody else should know how to chant. So let's just give them the power now as well. So we're going to say these 3 words, these 16 words. Yeah. And we're going to say it with love and devotion. That the main thing is that this is the telephone number to Krishna. We want to connect to Krishna. Krishna is the all attractive. So when we connect with this mantra, he gives us some of these abilities. Yeah. Everything comes from this. Yeah. Everything comes from this. Yeah. So this empowers us. Okay. And it's our direct line to Krishna. It's about building our relationship with him. So close your eyes, please. If you need to you're reading the mantra, that's fine also. You don't have to close your eyes, just however you chant. Yeah.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Also for Pallav, he needs to chant this mantra 108 times if he's counting on his fingers.
Okay, that's fine. Pallav, so just 108 times, yeah? Yeah, okay, Pallav, I just realized if you haven't done. Is there anyone else, just to double check, is there anyone else who's never chanted before, apart from Pallav? Pallav, you might have done it in another life. Yeah. Is there anybody else? Can you just say now? Okay, so it's just Pallav. Pallav, bear that in mind. Do you live anywhere near the manor or London or?
No.
Huh?
No, I don't.
I can't. You don't, yeah. Okay, no worries. We'll arrange something for you. Purbasha, you know him, yeah?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so we'll sort something out tomorrow when we meet. Okay. No worries. Let's start the chanting because we're going to waste more time. Okay. No, sorry, I'm just like really focusing on Sahid, these instructions today. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone. So I hope I did 108, and I hope you all did. Sometimes people's speeds are different. That's fine. So if you need to continue to finish off chanting, please do. That's just, you could just continue chanting. That's not a problem. You could just unmute. Okay. So these are the key words: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And there's so much beautiful nectar. We will feel so much nectar, and there is so much benefit, which we will talk about. But to maintain time, we will do this as we go into the weeks. But just first, just absorb the beautiful sound vibration. When we are saying Krishna's name, we come out of this material world, and we are through our voice vibration, we go and we connect to the spiritual world, to Krishna in Goloka Dham. Okay, so this is our connection to Krishna, and everything good happens after this. Okay, so this is the most beautiful mantra of the Kali Yuga. In this age of Kali, just the chanting of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra will connect us to Krishna and will remove all our pain and misery. Okay, so this is the 16-word telephone number for the beautiful Shri Krishna, and over the times we will see how our life gets better and better as we chant and chant. Okay, so today Dhruvika is not here, but at this point we would have Kirtan and Bhajan, but she's not here today. So maybe this is just for today's session. Otherwise we'll have a Kirtan and Bhajan, but she's not here. So today Purbasha is going to be doing the Nashinga prayers, so she's going to end a little bit. She'll do a little bit of Kirtan because she's got a lovely singing voice, so we'll put it there. But Sahiti, are we on time for drone session now? Because Dhruvika is not here. Yeah, so sorry, we're not still. So we've got Mangla Charan, and today the Mangla Charan is going to be led by Arju. The Premdhani prayers are going to be led by Arju. And then we'll go into drone session. Right. So we're ready whenever you are, Arju. So for this instance, Arju is very good at doing this. So he's going to continue to do this. We all now, we're going to play an active role in actually learning from him. Okay, we're going to learn this. He's very, very good at it. But I want everybody to just really engage because he's very expert, and just see the way he does it and then follow him. Okay. So we're ready when you are. So Purbasha, you can put the Mangalacharan prayers up. And Arju, over to you. Yeah. It feels weird without you starting. I don't feel like I started on as good note as you do. So Arju, whenever you're ready.
Om Jnanati Nirandasya Jnananjala Chakshurun Militam Yena Shri Shri Chaitanya
Tapitam yena bhutale swayam rupa kadahayam udati swapadandikam
Vandeham Shri
Guru Shri Padakamalam
Shri
Shri Guru Vaishnavam
Shri Rupam
Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagna Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He
Savadutam Sahitam
Devam
Devam Shri Radha
Krishna Padan Sahagna Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha
He
He
Krishna
Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrindavanusute
Manusute Devi Pranamami Hari
Vanchakalpatarunga
Kripa Sindhu Bhaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
Namo Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatyadesh-tarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Advaita
Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama
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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so Arju, if you do the Premadhwani prayers as well. So Prabhasha, if you can put them up. And so when Arju says the Premadhwani prayers, everybody else say J at the end, yeah? So these are a set of prayers that we used to all recite, but Arju used to lead on reciting all these at the beginning of every session. So in this new format, we're going to do it in the middle because that's what was kind of expected from us. But so we're going to sing these ones in the middle. And so, and again, Arju is very good at this. So please just listen to the way he says it, because ultimately he's teaching all of us to be able to say these at some point. Yeah. Right. So Arju, whenever you're ready, my dear.
Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Prajacharya Ashtadhara Shata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki.
Jai.
Jai Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Pavitrajacharya Ashritarashata Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki
Jai.
Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki
Jai.
Yam Sikaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashani Gaura Bhaktavrinda Ki
Jai.
Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinatha Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki
Jai.
Vrindavan Dham Ki
Jai.
Navadeep Dham Ki
Jai.
Ganga Mai Ki
Jai.
Yamuna Mai Ki
Jai.
Tulsi Devi Ki
Jai.
Harinam Sankirtan Ki
Jai.
Samaveta Bhaktavrinda Ki
Jai.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. That was very, very nice, Arjun. So yeah, as he's going to lead on these every week, so we'll get a chance to practice these as well, like alongside him. And now we're going to move over. So Drawn's going to do the first. Did we say we were going to do two verses or just one? Because I know Rudra's got the second shloka. So let's just do one. What do you think, guys? One or two shlokas in detail? Is it too much to do one? Right, Sahid is a timekeeper. Sahid, what do you think? Have we got enough time to do two shlokas or just one?
Maybe we should stick to one so we have time to do other things too.
Okay then. Right, so we'll stick to one, and then Rudra, you can do shloka 2 next week in detail. So let's bring up the first verse. So we're going to do this in a little bit of detail now. So Drawn's going to lead on this. Drawn, don't worry. I'll talk you through it. So Prabhasha, first of all, if you bring that first verse up again. If you bring it up, so the one that says Dhritarashtra Uvacha. So as she's bringing that up, what I'd like you to, Drawn, if you unmute, Madiko. Right, okay, so she's going to bring that up. Right, okay, so Drawn, can you see the Sanskrit? Can you see that Sanskrit verse where it says Dhritarashtra Uvacha?
Yeah.
Okay, so in however like Lord gives you the intelligence, just try to say that little verse. I'll read it once to you, okay? And then you do it, okay? Right. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yuyutsava Mama Ka Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. So Drawn, imagine you're not just get into this character of this Dhritarashtra. He's a very jealous kind of king. He only sees the good for himself and his sons. But he's okay. He's not like he's not like he's got like a he's a passive character. And then I'll just just get into his character. He's kind of like a jealousy kind of guy, yeah, and he's blind, and he's asking his Sanjaya. He's asking Sanjaya. He's asking Sanjaya a question. So we'll discuss this in a minute. So get into that mood, and then read that, and then you read first. Read the verse yourself, and then you can do line by line, and everyone can follow. Yeah. Okay, so try and read that yourself now. Just try.
Dhritarashtra Anvaka Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Sametaha Yugamasha Manachayaka Patudevka Evakim Akhavata Sanjaha.
Okay, good. Just the first one, yeah, good. Right. So Drone, now say Dhritarashtra Uvacha.
Dhritarashtra uvacha.
Okay, everybody else?
Dhritarashtra uvacha.
Right. Drone, Dharmashetra Kurukshetra.
Kurukshetra.
Everybody else?
Dharmakestra
Kurukshetra.
Kurukshetra.
Drone, Samaveta Yuyutsava.
Samudaya Sayutsava.
Everybody else?
Samaveta Yudutsaha.
Drone, Mama Ka Pandavaschaiva.
Mama Kandrashadasheva.
Everybody else?
Mama Kandavaschaiva.
Drone, Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Kevakurava Sanchaya.
Everybody else?
Kemakunda Uvashaya.
Good. Right, now we're going to do the whole verse.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll read it once. Oh, no, we'll do 2 lines to start with. 2 lines. So the first one is just 1 line, it's just single. And then we'll do 2 lines and then 2 lines. Arju, Drone, I beg your pardon. Drone, you're going to follow me first. And then everybody else is okay? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dhritarashtra Vacha.
Dhritarashtra.
Everybody else?
Dhritarashtra Vacha.
Okay, Drone. Dharmashetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yuyutsavaha.
Dhammastrika Shivudeva Kayashataya.
Everybody else?
Dharmashetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yuyutsava.
Drone. Mama Ka Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Mama Kapantaya Shiva Keva Kim Adusha Sanchaya.
Everybody else?
Mama Kaha Pandavaschaiva. Kimakurvata Sanjaya.
Good. Right, now we're going to do the whole thing. So I'm going to read it once, then Drone, then everybody else. Dhritarashtra Vacha Dharmashetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mama Ka Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Dhritarashtra Ayufika Tatra Kesha Kuruskeva Samhayamusta Maga Bhaktu Ke Evakam Ekata Sanchaya.
Excellent. Everybody else?
Dhritarashtra Vacha.
Dharmashetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yuyutsava. Mama Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya.
Excellent. Right. Okay. Right. Drone once more. Dhritarashtra Vacha Dharmashetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mama Kaha Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. Drone.
Dhritarashtra Uvagaya Makesha Kuruskecha Samavata Yugamushkaza Makataha Pandamashtaha Ka Eva Kim Agushtaha Sanchaya.
Everybody else?
Dhritarashtra Dharmashetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Kamaka Pandavaseva Kim Bhata Sanjaya.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, well done. And can everyone just give Drawn a big round of applause for that? Give him just a big round of applause and a big Haribol, okay? Haribol, Drawn. Haribol. Haribol. Well done. Yeah, that was very difficult. You know what? I wouldn't even know what that, like you just did something really big there, okay? This is all like when I used to, maybe at your age, when I used to see this, I didn't even know what these things were, okay? I wouldn't even look at that. But well done. Right. So Drawn, again, I want you to repeat after me now, okay? We're going to go through word for word translation, okay? So Drawn, repeat after me. Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra.
King Dhritarashtra.
King Dhritarashtra.
Right, now everybody else. Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra.
King Dhritarashtra.
King Dhritarashtra.
Drawn. Uvacha.
Uvacha.
Said. Everybody else. Uvacha.
Uvacha.
Said. Drawn. Dharmashetre.
Dharmashetra.
In the place.
In the place.
Everybody else. Dharmashetre.
Dharmashetra.
In the place.
In the place.
Of pilgrimage.
Of pilgrimage.
Drawn. Kurukshetra.
Kurukshetra.
In the place named Kurukshetra.
In the place named Kurukshetra.
Everybody else. Kurukshetra.
Kurukshetra.
In the place named Kurukshetra.
In the place named Kurukshetra.
Samavetaha.
Samavetaha.
Assembled.
Assembled.
Drawn. Yuyutsava.
Yutsava.
Desiring to fight.
Desiring to fight.
Everybody else. Yuyutsavaha.
Yutsavaha.
Desiring to fight.
Desiring to fight.
Mamakaha.
Mamakaha.
My party.
My
party.
Sons.
Son.
Drawn. Pandavaha.
Pandavaha.
The sons of Pandava.
The
Pandu.
sons of Pandava.
Everybody else. Pandavaha.
Pandavaha.
The sons of Pandu.
The
Sons
sons
of Pandu.
Cha.
Cha.
And.
And.
Eva.
Eva.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Kim.
Give.
What?
What?
Everybody else. Kim. What?
Give what?
Akurvata.
Arkuvata.
Did they do?
Did they
Did
do?
they do?
Sanjayaha.
Sanjayaha.
Oh, Sanjaya.
Oh, Sanjaya.
Excellent. Right. So now, Drawn, let's read the English translation, please.
The Dashraha said, "O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Bandus assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight. What did they do?"
Brilliant. Right. So Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, after my sons, Mamaka, yeah, my sons, yeah. So this is very ignorant. It's like he's thinking that his sons are his sons and the sons of his brothers are not his sons, yeah. So imagine if your uncle your uncle, if or they should still treat you as their own. Yeah, it shouldn't really be much difference in the way fathers behave, so to speak. But his ego has become so big. He's saying, my sons and the sons of my brother Pandu, they meet at this place of pilgrimage, Kurukshetra, desiring to fight. Yeah, so there's a reason this battle has come about. It's because we'll look at the history of that in a moment. So they're desiring to fight with each other. So they're like like Mama Kakabapa's sons. Yeah, so imagine Kakabapa's sons. So that's in Gujarati, but I don't know how do you say it in another language. So two uncles, yeah. So Taya and so if you Hindi, Taya and the Chacha's sons, yeah. Or I don't know what it is in Bengali. So is it? Does anyone know?
Can be certain.
Okay. So if anyone knows, please let us know. So who's Shrihita and Shrinika? Are they new? Oh, we've got two new people in there, Shrinika and Shrihita. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hello, will you be joining us?
Yes.
Okay, great. So just please, we'll do your introductions in a moment, but we're just going to carry on with the session. Is that okay?
Yes.
So thank you for joining, and we'll introduce you in the end. Okay, so now Dhron, I want you to read the purport that Srila Prabhupada's written about this. Yeah, so what did they do? They're desiring to fight, and he's being a bit two-faced because he's one of the reasons this war has started, but he's all trying to be all innocent and say, oh, Sanjaya, my sons and the Pandava sons, they're meeting to desire to fight. What's going to happen? I mean, he's a silly king. He's blind. He hasn't got eyes, but he's also spiritually blind. He can't see that, all of this could have been avoided if he had done certain things right. So he's kind of like, like after you do something wrong, he's a bit of a manipulative character. After you do something wrong, and then afterwards you just say, oh no, then you feel sorry for yourself. He's kind of that character, and then he's asking in that kind of mood, yeah. But there's a reason all this has happened. So now, Dhron, I beg your pardon. Can you read the purport, please? Now,
Okay.
can you just scroll up the purport?
Yes.
Okay, so Dhron, you're going to read the purport now.
See it. Yeah, here's the purple. I can see it. Bhagavad Gita is the widely read theoretic science summaries in the Gita
I told someone,
glorification of the Gita.
I was just joking. Carry on.
Oh, wait.
Carry on, Dhron.
There it says that one should read Bhagavad Gita very
scrutinizingly
with the help of the person who is a devotee of Sri Krishna and try to understand it without personally motivated interpretation. The example of clear understanding is there in the Bhagavad Gita itself. In the way the teaching is understood by Arjuna, who heard the Gita directly from the Lord. If someone is fortunate enough to understand the Bhagavad Gita, in that line of discipline succession without motivated interpretation, then he surpasses all studies of Vedic wisdom and all scriptures of the world. One will find in the Bhagavad Gita. All that is contained in other scriptures, but the reader will also find things which are not to be found elsewhere. That is the specific standard of the Gita. It is the perfect mystic science because it is directly spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna. The topics discussed by Dhritarashtra and Sanjaya as described in the Mahabharata form the basic principle for this great philosophy. It is understood that this philosophy enveloped on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which is a sacred place of pilgrimage from the immemorial time of the Vedic age. It was spoken by the Lord when he was present personally on this planet for the guidance for mankind. The word Dharmagastra, a place where ritual are performed, is significant because on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present on the side of Arjuna. Dhritarashtra, the father of the Kurus, was highly doubtful about the possibility of his son's ultimate victory. In his doubt, he inquired from his secretary Sanjaya, what did they do? He was confident that both his sons and both the sons of his younger brother Bandua were assembled in that field of Kurukshetra for the determined engagement of the war. Still inquiry is significant. He did not want a compromise between the cousins and brothers, and he wanted to be sure of the fate of his sons on the battlefield. Because the battle was arranged to be fought at Kurukshetra, which is mentioned elsewhere in the Vedas as a place of worship. Even for the denizens of heaven, the Dhritarashtra became very fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battle. He knew very well that this would influence Arjuna and the sons of Bandua favorably, because by nature they were all virtuously. Sanjaya was the student of Vaishya, and therefore by the mercy of Vaishya, Sanjaya was able to envision the battle. What did she just? Oh, where is it?
Okay. Sanjay was a student of
the
Vyasa.
battlefield of Kurukshetra, even while he was in the room of Dhritarashtra, and so Dhritarashtra asked him about the situation on the battlefield. Both of the Pandavas and the sons of Dhritarashtra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only his sons as curious and Kurus, and he separated the sons of Pandu from the familiar heritage. One can first understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship with his nephews. The sons of Pandava, as in the Pandi field, the unnecessary plots are taken out. So it is expected from the very beginning of these topics that is religious field of Kurukshetra, where the father of religion, Sri Krishna, was present. The underwatered plants like Dhritarashtra's son, Duryodhana, the others would be wiped out. The thoroughly religious persons headed by Yudhishthira would be established by the Lord. This is significant of the world. The Dharmakshetra and Kurukshetra, apart from the historical and Vedic importance.
Beautiful. Can everyone give him a big round of applause? Excellent, Ron. Amazing. Well done. Right. Okay, so that was the purport. So, Dhron, we're just going to have a little conversation and then we're going to open up to everybody else. So, Dhron, is there anything specific that stands out for you here? And then I'm just going to quickly just do a little recap. Is there anything specific that stands out for you here?
Krishna was there in the religion.
Krishna is there in religion. Excellent, yeah? So Krishna is excellent, Ron. You know what? You can never, sometimes you always say these amazing things, yeah? Like we read something and you pick out the key bit. Right. So for all of us, one of the lessons we need to take away from this is that there's two sides. And normally Krishna is quite neutral, but Krishna actually is always on the side of dharma, on the side of righteousness. So sometimes we could have an argument with someone and, you know, Krishna is normally neutral, but if it's to do with dharma, if it's to do with righteousness, because Krishna is righteousness, yeah, he will stay on the side of dharma. If you are on the side of righteousness, Krishna is with you. And you can practice this in your day-to-day life even. You just go and do something really wrong and just argue with someone, argue with one of your parents or something. And in the end, you're going to feel like crap because at the end, Krishna's going to be with the parent. Yeah, because the parent's right. Okay? Generally, yeah? In every argument, Krishna is with where the righteousness stands. So in this battlefield, there's two sides. One side is the Kauravas, the other side is the Pandavas. Yeah, so they're both the same family, but the Pandavas have really been treated like really badly. Their wife was harassed, they had their kingdom stolen, the other side tried to poison them, they tried to kill them, they tried to put them on fire. They did all these bad things to the Pandavas, yeah? And the Pandavas just, yeah, hello?
It's
It's 1:21, and I think it's time for the cinema prayers soon.
Okay, Sahid, it is time. So I'm just going to spend like 30 seconds. And then what I want everyone to do is just put in the chat what they've learned from this. And then we're going to go to Purbasha, yeah? So just give me 30 seconds, Sahid, and then we'll finish on time, yeah? Right. So there's two sides, and Krishna is on the side of Dharma. Yeah, so as Dron said, Krishna is there on the side of those people that were abused, who they are his cousins, but even if, you know, Krishna is on the side of Dharma, Krishna wants the right things to happen in this world, okay? And Krishna is on their side, okay? But the fact is that whichever side Krishna is on, that side is, it doesn't matter. That side is going to be victorious because Krishna, who is the supreme, so Krishna is sitting in everybody's hearts, yeah? But because this side is right, Krishna is on that side of righteousness. Dron, amazing. And I think, Lord, really, you are so inspirational. Okay, everybody put in the chat box something you learned about that. And we'll go into more detail. I think the timing, even if we spend 2 weeks on a verse, that should, you know, I would rather you have a sound understanding. Right, so everyone just put in the chat box or just put in one thing you've learned about that. It could be anything that stuck out to you as he was reading. Sahiti, the right side always wins. Excellent. So the side the Dharma is on, yeah? If you do bad things, just, maybe you might have some short wins, but in the long run, the right side is going to win, yeah? So whichever side Krishna is on, Krishna is always on the side of righteousness. Right. Everyone else, please write something in the chat box. Right. Rudra, I learned that you should never think ahead of yourself and always appreciate others' success. Excellent, yeah? You shouldn't think ahead. You should appreciate others' success. As long as Krishna is in that success, yeah? Pallav, I learned that Krishna always correcting us to do the right thing. Brilliant realization, yeah? Krishna always corrects us, yeah? Brilliant. Excellent. So these are your personal... This is where the relationship with Krishna is so important. Everyone, something different is going to stick out for them. Yeah, that's when Krishna is talking to you directly, yeah? Vrinda, if you are not on Krishna's side, you can't win no matter how hard you try. Yeah, exactly, yeah? So if we know, if in another situation, if we got Krishna standing in front of us and others, remember to take Krishna's side, yeah? The others can't win, yeah? They just can't win because Krishna... He's God, yeah? You have to be on the right side, yeah? Excellent. Dijit, Krishna can be seen in good activities as a force. If you are being pushed to do something good, it is Krishna. Beautiful, yeah? So Krishna can be seen in good activities as a force. If you are being pushed to do something good, it is Krishna. So any good activity, the force is coming from Krishna, and Krishna wants you to do it. Good, excellent. That goodness is Krishna, yeah? Beautiful realization. Purbasha and Pranshu, I think. If it's both, if it's not, the other person also right, yeah? If you do good things, then Krishna will always be on your side. Excellent, yeah? So if we're always on the right, then Krishna's with us, yeah? So our deeds must be good. Arjun and Dron. Krishna, so this is probably Arjun now. Krishna always comes to establish righteousness in all his incarnations. Yes, excellent. So he says dharma, yada yada hi dharmasya. Later on you'll hear it. One of the reasons Krishna comes in all his avatars is when there's lots of bad things going on, he comes to establish his dharma, his righteousness. Yeah, he wants there to be peace amongst everybody. He wants there to be right, good duties, good things. Yeah, so he comes to help us. Excellent, perfect. Anything else? Otherwise, we're going to move on because we've got 4 minutes for the Nashinga prayers, a little bit of Kirtan, and to introduce our 2 new students. Oh, they've gone. Okay, so don't worry about that. I hope they come back next week. But anyway, beautiful realizations, beautiful drawn, but to stick, I would love to talk about this more and more, and hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more next week. But excellent, everybody. Realizations are so strong. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, everyone's getting something different. Right now we're handing over to Purbasha. Purbasha, Nashinga prays a little bit of Kirtan, and then we're going to end. Yeah.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladaladaine.
Praladaladaine.
Hiranyakashipurbhakshaha.
Hiranyakashipurbhakshaha.
Shilatankanakalaye.
Shilatankanakalaye.
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha.
Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho.
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha.
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho.
Bahi Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha.
Bahi Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho.
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade.
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade.
Tavakara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Shringham Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavakrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Tavakara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare.
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare.
Jaya Narasimhadev, 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 Jaya Narasimhadev.
Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev.
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Narasimhadev Bhagavan ki,
Jai,
Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki,
Jai,
Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki,
Jai,
Nitai Gora Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare
So beautiful, Borbasha, amazing, lovely Kirtan and Shingadev prayers. As always, it's stunning and on a very, very transcendental level, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you to everybody today. Can we just all unmute and say 3 Hari Bols to Pallav, to Sahiti, to everyone for chanting, for all of us, Arju, Dron, and Burbasha. So everybody, can we just say a big 3 Hari Bols to them? Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Excellent. Okay, so excellent. So that was our new kind of setup. So next week it will be Branshu and Anushri. She wasn't here today. And Rinda's just left as well. So it will be Branshu and Branshu. Let's hope. Let me see if I can get Anushri back. So Branshu and Anushri, and then those 2 girls, the new ones. If anyone knows them, we'll try to get them back. Okay, so Branshu, you're going to do the Sanskrit. English is Anushri, and then chanting will be everyone. Kirtan. So it was Dhruvika this week, but she wasn't here. So it's next week. Kirtan is going to be led by Digit. Arju, you're going to do the Manglacharan and Premdhwani prayers. Rudra, you're doing the 2nd shloka next week. And so we did have I don't think we've got enough time to do the Leelas because it's taking a little. So I think we're going to have to take them out for the minute. And then next week is meant to be Kriti doing the prayers for Nashingadev. So we'll put that on the chat, and then depending on who comes, otherwise we may have to change it around. Yes, Balav. Okay, so that we'll put that in the chat anyway, but we'll be able to do it however it manifests. Yeah. Okay, so everybody, thank you so much. The main key takeaway point is that Krishna is telling us, don't be like Dhritarashtra, don't be blind, don't be spiritually blind, be in the know. Yeah, he doesn't like this attitude of Dhritarashtra, this manipulative and all this. Yeah, we have to get rid of all of that so that we can be like Arjuna. So then Krishna is on our side then. Yeah, we want to be like Krishna, like Arjuna, and so that we want to be like Krishna. We want to make the right choices like Krishna. Krishna is going to stand on the side of Dharma. So we need to be standing on the side of Krishna and of Dharma. So we need to be like Krishna because we need to be able to assess what the right side is. And we need to be like Arjuna because despite all the sad stuff he went through, he still was there and Krishna was on his side because he was on the side of dharma. He still always, his actions he was always making, the way he spoke to people, the way he behaved, even in his troubled times, he was a good person. And when we learn about Arjuna, he's so amazing. He's the top archer. We learn about him. He's amazing. Arjun's character is like, we can really understand why Krishna is so attracted to Arjuna as well, yeah, and why obviously Arjuna is so attracted to Krishna. But that relationship we will learn, and it will unveil as we go on, yeah. So Arjuna, we want to be like Arjuna, we want to be like Krishna, yeah. We don't want to be like Dhritarashtra and Duryodhan, yeah. So that's the key takeaway message. And have a lovely week. Sahiti, we've only gone over 7 minutes. Please forgive me. Do you forgive me, Sahiti, that I'll feel like I can rest at night? She's not there. She's disappointed. So please forgive us for going 7 minutes. So next week we'll try and get to that 1:30. Yeah. Okay. So everybody have an amazing week and Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Hi, Krishna.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhu, Hari Bol. Sorry, Mataji. Mataji, did I hear my name said? Someone.
Hi.
Is it something glorious did I do?
You're always doing glorious things. Hari Bol.